We're now going to look at the setup and calibration of Lightning Tapes. Lightning Tapes is a fantastic plugin for Vectorworks for making truss and bar tapes for your jobs. A link to their website in the description. I'm going to start a new document, Command N, and I have a template I've made here for truss tapes which I'm going to open up. So let's delve into the settings. I'm going to assume you've already installed the drivers for Epson receipt tape printer. Firstly, let's have a look at page setup and then into printer setup. I'm going to select my Epson printer, which I've named Truss Tape Printer here. And now you'll need to set up custom paper sizes. Come onto here and click plus, and you'll get a new custom page. I've already made one here which I've named Truss Tape. It needs to have a width of 72mm and a height of 1000mm. Set all the margins to 0 and click OK. Now just make sure that this is in a landscape orientation and click OK. For the pages, I've set the horizontal to 30. This will be the number of meters you print, and the vertical, which always stays at 1, which is the width of one receipt roll. I'm going to leave Show Page Boundary and click OK. Now let's pop into the Print dialog, and we're going to select up the printer. A couple of settings to check here. One is under the Print Settings dialog. You want to make sure paper reduction is set to none. Pop back into the drop down and select paper handling, and you want the page order set to reverse. And you can cancel out of that. Now if you print directly from the design layer, I find I lose up to 10mm for every meter of printing on my setup. Not such a problem on a short truss, but can start to be an issue on longer runs. My fix for this is to use sheet layouts for scaling. So here in my navigation I've built a sheet layout, which I'm going to go into. There's a viewport on it, to which I apply some scaling. To test the calibration of your printer, select the viewport and set the scale to 1:1. Now I'm going to print 1 meter of this. Command P to print. Select the correct printer. Click print, and then I'm going to open up the print queue and cancel the job once I see 1 meter of tape is printed. Right, just going to zoom in here. You should now have a meter of truss tape which is printed, which has 2 of these meter marks on it. It doesn't matter which 2 marks you have. Take that piece of tape, grab a tape measure, and measure between these 2 lines to find out what the distance is in millimeters. On mine I've found that's 990mm. So next select up the viewport and set a custom scale and set that to 0.990 or whatever your measurement is in millimeters. Now let's do another test print. Selecting the correct printer again, printing that. Once again, open up the print queue and cancel that job once you have a meter of tape. Measure that tape and hopefully the gap should be exactly 1 meter. Once you've got this all correct, I'll suggest saving this as your truss tapes template for future use.